Bonjour, mon ami, c'est le sergeant, and happy MLK Day, or whatever. Yeah, a day where everybody, I guess, tries to convince themselves that they give a damn about this day in general. I mean, for most people, some people may actually be inspired by the idea of this day and what it symbolizes. But for most people, let's be honest and real here, for most people it means what? It's either, oh, well, I don't have to go to school today, or I ain't got to go to work today. Because that's what MLK would want, right? Yeah, if I were MLK and realized that that's pretty much all of my day has amounted to in the end, you know, the civil rights movements and all those speeches and the marchings and all that, yeah, in the end, everybody gets a fucking day off. Well, most people, not people like me. No, we don't get days off. We're in areas where niggas just don't give a fuck. So yeah, it almost doesn't even mean anything. Now, I will say this much, that I am grateful for people like Martin Luther King to have existed and have fought for civil rights and for standing up for what he believed in enough to, you know, to get us to this point. Because, I mean, he may have just been one man, but he was one of many that fought with that ideology and mentality. And I wish that people today had that same vigilance about life, you know, and I think that's the reason why I'm so disappointed in the human race, because we haven't had much progress. In fact, we're kind of retracting, and I noticed that a lot in the case of racism, not so much of white races, but mostly in black racism. Black people, there are these black people that really think in this mentality of black supremacy, like black people are so much better than white people. I mean, if you want to talk about in terms of accomplishments and achievements, I guess you can get that argument, but at the same time, these same people want to talk about like how we marched this, that, and the other, and how we're so much better, and they say we as if they fall in line in the category that they are allowed to speak from, and that's not the case. I'm sorry. Maybe your ancestors accomplished all these sorts of things, and many other people that were black just like you. But no, you didn't do anything. So that doesn't give you any credit. That doesn't give you the right to say that sort of thing. It's actually kind of fucking pathetic to think that you being black means anything. It really doesn't. I mean, if I were black, if I had a choice of being any other color than what I am now, which, you know, as far as I'm concerned, I'm sexy chocolate brown. But, you know, if I had any other color choice, then it really wouldn't make a fucking difference. Anyway, I could have been dark violet, which would be pretty badass right about now. Yeah, I think I'll look into science for that. But either way, I wouldn't be walking around with a sense of pride. I don't know. I never really understood racial pride at all. Because, I mean, it's not like me being black or American is a skill. It's just part of the playing board. It's just a statistic that I fall in line in. You know what I'm saying? I'm perfectly happy with who I am, which, you know, happiness and pride, a lot of people try to chalk up as being synonymous, but that's not the case. If you're happy with who you are and what you are, then that's fine. But pride just blinds your judgment. Pride go before a fall. And hell, from that standpoint, MLK himself even made a speech saying that God has no interest in white supremacy. God has no interest in black supremacy. And I mean, he spoke this with a sense of authority. And the truth is that is the case, that if there is a God, I mean, why would he make one race better than the rest? It wouldn't make any fucking sense. You know what I'm saying? That is a complete design flaw by the design flaws ideology standards. But I'm just talking. I don't know nothing. I'm just a guy that just makes videos, right? Au revoir, merci mon amis, and let me know how you spent your MLK day. I'll tell you how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do everything I normally do. Sorry, MLK. I appreciate your efforts and all. No disrespect, but the black people that existed during your era, I wish they still existed. Not literally, but I mean mentally and spirit. Because today's black people, especially the ones of my age, it's impossible to connect to them. Where did we go wrong?